Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back in this beautiful video. In our video, we are going to talk about pronunciation a little bit. Now, pronunciation, as you know, is one of the key features of successful learners of English. One of the main features of successful language learning is to be able to pronounce the words correctly in order to avoid the kind of embarrassment that you might come across saying words like pitch as bitch, So in our video for today, I am going to discuss one of the problematic words or parts of the word that causes a little bit of confusion to non-native speakers of English. And that section or that part is, or what we call in linguistics, syllable, is the tory, like tory or story. Even it might look simple to a lot of you who might have heard this or listened to it before, but trust me, a lot of non-native speakers have difficulty with it. We can start with the word tory and we can move our way up in the ladder of difficulty. So we have tory and then we have story. But English is not a linear language because every word has its own independent pronunciation. So it's a multi-layered language. The layer of pronunciation is not in accordance with the layer of typography or writing. And that causes a lot of confusion to non-native speakers who are learning this language on a constructive basis. So we have the word history, and then we have story. So they might be a little bit dissimilar in this way. The most problematic sound that I've come across is the word laboratory, or in British English, if I am not mistaken, laboratory in British and laboratory in American English or Canadian English. Now, rule of thumb is to say tory unless there are exceptions here. And let's discuss some of the most common and frequent words in English that have the tory syllable as a part of the word, because we are not going to discuss all the dictionary words that have this syllable in them. A lot of them are uncommon, actually. So it is not uncommon to discuss the most frequent words and then emphasize them so they can be learned and used by non-native speakers. Let's get started. So we have history, victory, and factory. They're kind of like standard. We've come across this pronunciation before, so it's a piece of cake to you. We have also auditory, lavatory, lavatory. We always say tory, but with a few exceptions. Territory, inventory. Territory, inventory. Repeat after me. This is a mechanical practice, not only cognitive. It's a mechanical. There are two types of training. There's the cognitive training, التدريب الإدراكي, and there is mechanical training. So even sometimes you're cognitively okay, but you might have difficulty with mechanical training. This is something that you need to master over the course of time, of course. Mitigatory. لاحظ أنه إحنا الهدف من عندها مو معرفة المعنى فقط recognizing the pronunciation، لأن هذا تركيز على pronunciation مو تركيز على المعنى. بالنسبة للمعنى تقدر تشوف المعنى مال كل كلمة من هذولي بالقاموس إذا تحب. regulatory، derogatory، laboratory, trajectory, expository, respiratory, explanatory, preparatory, introductory, inflammatory, satisfactory, contradictory, unsatisfactory, unsatisfactory. So as you could see, these are, as far as I know, the most frequent words that we have in English that we use on a daily basis that have this syllable of tory and the variation of its use in these words. So what you need to do is to mechanically practice with me, after me, synchronic order of practice, or you can do the delayed practice where you can listen to me and then repeat after me. Remember, this is just a mechanical training for your mouth to be able to produce this sound in a sound way. Thank you so much for listening and looking forward to seeing you in another video. Have a wonderful day.